Enid
Woo!
needs to be reminded how to build a character.
Yeah, it's what is it? We'll definitely get into some character creation stuff now. I before I start anything, I want to say that this is probably going to be largely an EG7 exploration stream. It is a new model. We're going to be having a lot of fun just kind of seeing what sort of stuff we can pull from different style references and stuff. But the what I've got something started for you guys in VC Create, but let me do the intro first to get everyone up to speed as folks start rolling in here. Uh, hi, Jenner. It's good to see you, buddy. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Victor Gnarly. I'm a former visual effects artist with a couple Adult Swim shows, like Robot Chicken, Moral Oral, and so on. But now I'm making cool stuff with you guys, with Rhapsody here with me, and
Hi.
yeah, and Kinky and Ancient as well from Midjourney. So
Well, howdy.
thank you all so much for being here. I see. Oh, hey, Lolo. Good to see you. Hey, a troll for you. Oh my God, it's so good to have the regulars here. Thank you all so much for being here. Um, what I have for you guys just to get things started. If you're new here, I recommend that you scroll on down your list here on the Midjourney server and find VC Text and VC Create just above the stage. This is where we are collaborating in real time. So VC Create is the right side of my screen here. That is just a big feed of all the stuff that we are going to be making today. And then VC Text is where you can chat with us and share your favorite results and all that sort of stuff. So I hope you participate in today's stream. That's the entire goal, is that we're
Yeah.
going to make stuff together. So please jump into VC Create and start prompting stuff. Um,
Yeah.
I do,
And
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna intercept here really quick because we have something very special today here planned. And we're gonna jump into that in, well, a few minutes, just because we wanna give a lot of people the option to jump in and come a little bit late. But today's gonna be special, and you don't want to miss this because this is freaking amazing.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you've got cooking at this point.
I'm absolutely clueless as to what you might mean.
We'll be sure. I know that last week also was a bit of a technical snafu with Discord issues and all that stuff, so we're gonna make up for
Oh
that
yeah.
too here, and have some fun. But what I'm gonna say though, really quick though, if you go into VC Create, you're gonna see that folks are already prompting some stuff using a specific sref that I've provided for you guys. And this is just to kind of create some uniformity with what we're doing here today. But what I'm doing is I am using a 4:3 aspect ratio with this specific sref code in Niji 7. So if we combine all these together, I'm using the no glasses prompt because it tends to just have a large gravity well towards AI. I'm sorry, towards anime detectives for some reason. But if I go ahead and hit slash imagine and then put in the words subtitle that reads, and then put whatever quote you want the characters to say. Now we will be able to describe the characters in detail and do all that stuff in a minute, but I want to get you guys. I want to get the ball rolling for you guys here. So let's do what is it? Your cat. Your cat is so pretty. I'm just random words. Doesn't really matter at this point. I just want to put something in there. And then I'm going to paste the sref and the aspect ratio in Niji 7 into here as well. And then what this is going to do is it's going to recreate a retro anime art style that I am just particularly fond of. So I'm a little bit self-indulgent by asking you guys to do this. But what this is going to generate is throwback anime. Basically, it'll get you anything between, like, I would say early '80s to late '90s style anime, and I just want to see what you guys could do with this, because the subtitles prompt, what it essentially is doing is it's going to encourage the text onto the screen. But if you're noticing that what is it, that you're not getting the effect like what we're seeing here from Nia here, where the text is on the bottom and it reads like the classic subtitles in old anime. You can put the word screen cap in there, and like they did here, anime screen cap, and that will force it. So Let's see what we get off of this first one here, and then show you the difference of just including one single word of what it does, because it's pretty important. So if you look at the default result that we got here, your cat is so pretty. It kind of makes it like almost like a title card or a meme on its own. It does include the text really well, but let's go ahead and re-roll this and just add the word screen cap as one word. I even recommend not including the word anime in there, because anime tends to say like what anime. It's instead the entire Niji 7 database is the word anime for us today. It just helps diversify the results even more, in my opinion. If you wait, the Amish anime story, I want to watch this. I 100% would watch this. I would watch all these people pick up a house and move it from one point to another. Stuff like that. But now let's see here. The orb knows all. And you can see as the word screen cap is included, it tends to throw that text onto the bottom. And it's just really, really, it really just helps out force that, what is it that like I'm watching an anime. I've even run the video model on these, and the text does change. Like if the character speaks, it sometimes disappears and replaces it with different text. So it's really interesting what you could get out of this. But let's see what I got off of that result with the word, just adding the word screen cap in there, and boom, 3 out of the 4 results are much closer to the classic subtitle style. So yeah, I recommend playing around with that and seeing what you can do. Speaking, you just passed a horse and buggy. legal, focus on the road, okay? I know that I'm like blasting through your car speakers right now, but focus on the road. Okay. Well, that's all I think I wanted you guys to get started with, is just to start making your own retro anime, dialogue scenes of characters talking. Include descriptions of your characters if you want them to have a likeness that you recognize. We don't have like CREF or OREF for Niji 7 just yet, so this is our workaround for now. You can include image prompts, or you can actually describe your character like how Goem had done here for Nia. It's just put in the prompt for that describes the character. A cat girl with short white messy hair, cat ears, red eyes, red glasses, wearing a blue hoodie over a yellow shirt. Victor's is featured a little higher up here, and it's not as reliable without an image prompt, but it is man in all black with spiky black hair, tired eyes, sharp facial features, and cracking a smile like he's about to laugh. That's the one that tends to make a Victor-like character, and then see on the 4th one we got a good result for that. So, all right. That's my little intro for you guys. I'm so curious what you guys are going to do. I'm going to keep it on VC Create so we can focus on every new thing that comes in. Legal Beagle driving a car. There you go. That's cute. So, yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am. I'm completely iced in. It's currently negative 8 degrees outside, but with the wind, it's negative 42. So I am dealing with insanely cold temperatures outside. So if my internet kind of fizzles or anything like that, it's probably because of the cold. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
It's not allowed to fizzle today. No.
Not allowed.
No.
I have similar, but not quite as extreme here. -2 feels like -21.
Oh, yeah. Chicago can get cold. Like for a big city, Chicago is like noticeably colder than New York. At least in my opinion. I don't know if that's true necessarily, but in my experience, Chicago has always been colder than New York.
And I am slowly driving myself insane because I have to keep the faucets dripping so the pipes don't freeze.
Oh no!
And now you have like a myriad of dripping sounds all around you.
Yep.
Crazy. I would go insane.
Yeah, I got plenty of water dripping in my house too. All right. Your cat is so pretty. This I just love the kind of throwback anime hairstyles, particularly where it has this sort of downward spike roll like to the front. That is so common with the anime of that era that it's like all over the place in these, and I love it.
It's so nice. Like a lot of the styles today are so wild and then also so reduced, but this level, like there is an extra level of detail in these. It's just I don't know. At least it feels like it to me.
Yeah, at least with DG7, it's so clean. That's what I really appreciate about DG7 is how clean the results are. So I'm definitely excited to see what's around the corner for DG7 as well. Because as what tends to happen when it comes to new model releases and stuff, more stuff gets added on. It's kind of almost like a preview right when it comes out, and then we see more and more as things get worked on. So I'm excited to see what you guys are able to make with this, and then we'll just keep on going. We'll keep going with it. Oh, it's so cute. Chicago is colder than New York. Like, isn't this damn adorable? Like, it's just, I love what this SREF code, which by the way, let me quickly explain where this SREF code comes from. This SREF code was made using the style creator. Wait. New York and DC are cold as hell. Chicago is cold as fuck. Yeah, no, it's hell frozen over, 100%. That's hilarious. Oh, we got some cute stuff coming too. I will explain though that when it comes to the style creator, essentially what I did to make this style was actually to start off with a panel from the Sage comics, and then reverse engineer some of the features in there. And then I was like, wait a minute, that just looks like straight late 80s, early 90s anime, and I just loved it. So I just kept leaning into these results. And in my testing is where you see my inclusion of, oh, okay, we didn't include the word screen cap here, but now we include it here, and then boom, they all work. Like it really, these little tests are of trying to use as few words as possible to make dramatic changes really helps hone in the consistency, in my opinion. So
What's that oopsies one down there? I peeked that.
This one here, yes. Oopsies. Yeah, I punched a hole in the earth. Oopsies. I'll copy that one over for you guys. Sure. Let me bring this. /show. So we're going to use something called /show to bring a job ID from one server to another, or from your midjourney.com account to a public server. You can just type /show and then paste the job ID. You get the job ID by clicking on it's not technically called a hamburger menu, but I'm going to still call it that. I forgot what it's called, but it has the notch removed there on the bottom. But I know that we did a whole deep dive into figuring out all the names of these. But yes, click on this menu button here, and then click on copy, and then job ID, and that's how you can paste the job ID now into any Discord feed that has the Midjourney bot on it. And then it'll pop up for everyone else to use. They can click on the animate buttons. They can click on very, very strong and very subtle. And if you have remix mode on, you can actually edit these prompts as you want. So we'll go ahead and just submit some video models of this scene, just because it did make you laugh. So let's just go ahead and submit those. But I do also want to point out that if you type in /settings. And you find remix mode right here. You should turn this on, because this will let you edit people's prompts to kind of hone in your own intent or basically drive it in a new direction. So, like, for example, here we have, do you like pizzas or operas? She says, but a penguin says shush. Okay. So this is kind of leading more towards comic prompts, right? Because it's saying like two different lines of dialogue here. But if I go ahead and remix this, let me actually click on the top of the prompt here. Boop. That will jump you to that prompt. And then we're going to hit the reroll button. And because remix mode is on, this pops up. So now I can add the word screen cap and subtitles that reads.
Kinky, hot mic.
Yeah. Just letting you know you got a hot mic, Kiki. But let's see here. I'm gonna do subtitle that reads, and then include what the subtitle says. I am going to let's say now that there's also a speech bubble from the penguin reads shush. So I'm just trying to hone in that intent a little closer, right? And screen cap should encourage those subtitles to be on the bottom, like what text reads what. So let's go ahead and give that a go. Everything pink! Yes, just dance. Just dance. And because we are working with the 4:3 aspect ratio, it does help a lot when it comes to the video model in particular. It'll just help animate in a style that reminds me of that era. So if we go to my profile, actually, so I'll click on the little menu down here. You notice we now have a profile page button on the website. There's a bunch of little videos and stuff that I have put together here. That you could easily spotlight onto your account. So I'm going to take this one result, which came from the whole retro anime stuff that we've been doing right now. I just love this teacher scolding a student. Like I would say a law student or something at a more college age. But what I'm going to do is go to my account here. We're going to go to explore, or sorry, create. And I'm going to slide on down to a bunch of videos, because I actually rendered a bunch of videos and trying to test this result. And I really like this one here. And before I show it to you guys, I'm just going to right click on it and hit Spotlight Video. And what that's going to do is it's going to push it to our profile. But there you go. It's the newest thing on my profile feed, so it's public for everyone to see. And you can see, I just love this. Like, the animation in this is so damn good. Like, it's just so cute and funny to me to have this. And I've gotten her being way more violent with him, smacking his head, that kind of thing. Plenty of good results. So, curious to see what we're going to be able to do with the video on top of this sort of retro aesthetic. So, we could take.
For sure, it's gonna be great stuff.
Oh yeah, like the anime Amish stuff. Let's go ahead and animate that right off the bat, because why not? And because we're working with the video model here, I could just get rid of everything but high motion, and it'll work. It'll just interpolate what it sees as opposed to what's written in our text. And sometimes that gets you really, really, really good results. Like just relying on the image interrogation to determine what is the results in the video. Particularly if you're getting stuck, like if your video feed keeps repeating the same results of like the same actions and whatnot, just getting rid of the prompt entirely will help out at diversifying your results significantly. All right. I'm gonna. Ooh. I hate being subtitled. It's very, very funny. Should we start now? Yes, if you want to.
Yes. Should we? I want to hear it. Yeah. Let's go. Okay.
Let's go.
Then we start. I'm going to make myself bigger for this thing. Hello, everybody. Today is a very special stream. A very, very special stream. Because you might not know it, but this spiky, sad-eye guy recently leveled up and got a year older. So, happy birthday, Victor.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And to celebrate that, I had to top last year, which was already pretty good. A bunch of people came together to made some cool stuff. But this year is insane. And he has no idea at all. But this will change now. As I present to you in your direct messages, the link. And I'm not going to say more, otherwise I'm going to spoil everything. Ta-da!
Okay, alright, the link. I got the link. Okay. So do you want me just to open it on stream here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright. Opening it up. Let's see what this is. My internet's a little slow, so it could take a minute. We'll see.
It's blue.
Oh, thank you, Jenners.
Blue, ominous.
Yeah, ominous. Oh. It's this person. Oh, look at me. Okay, all right. Well, this is oh. Okay, all right. Opening. Oh, that's right. I have to tear it. Oh. I love this 3D thing. It's so much fun. Oh, okay, I can pull it from here. Can I move it? Can I rotate it? Nope. All right, okay, that's fine. Opening. Ah! Okay, there we go. It's off. It's a box. Oh my god, you got me a box. Thank you so much. I love it. I love this box so much. It's the best box. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh my god, it has action moves. All right. Oh. Surprise gift. All right. Happy birthday, Victor. This is the present of love, sweat, and tears because you deserve it. Open gift. Sincerely, Leonardo Studios. Wow. All right. Let's see what this is.
And now I hope I didn't mistype the link. I didn't!
What is this?
Victor. This, Victor, is a collaboration of lots and lots of people, and we really, really, really hope you enjoy it. And now I'm gonna lean back and let everybody see how you react to this.
Okay, all right. Let's take a look see at this. First off, I love the headliner. The headliner looks amazing. I love this golden text to the gearing and everything that's around here. It's amazing. I can see Phantasma in the background a couple places. All right. Let's see what we got. Enjoy it or else, says Lolo. Okay, scrolling down. Let's see. Floor 1, the beginning. Ha! What a lovely day. Morning, Tanner. Good morning, Raps. Oh, hey, morning. Of course, Tanner is there, like right at the lobby. Tanner is such a regular on our server. I'm not surprised that he's right there. That's great. Raps, what
He's such an
happened?
early bird.
Terrible. Yeah, he is. He's always here. But let's see, Raps. What happened? You look terrible. Ugh, I also feel terrible.
I also feel terrible.
Let's see. I see the birthday signs on the ground. What's up with this stuff? Did you put a secret birthday party for me? Maybe. Hold on. I gotta zoom in. On your face here because it's not letting me. That's okay.
No, you cannot.
It's all good. Yeah. I'm just laughing at it though. That's funny. Maybe. That's the least stealthy maybe ever. Hey, stealthy is a mindset, okay? You got, you know nothing. Oh. But good news, they fixed the elevator finally. Ancient came by, installed upgrades. Lots of upgrades. Oh, neat. This is amazing. I mean, like, look, I don't even want to continue to just write out. I'm just like, look at the perspective of the going up the stairs. Like, all this. It's so good.
Yes, okay. I spent so much time in getting all of this so perfectly consistent. Like, you just scroll up, you see the whole lobby, and it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, no, that is so good. And I really want this building. It's okay. Let's put it in the Midjourney budget to get me this building. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Oh, neat. Lots of upgrades. Oh, neat. Roof terrace is ready for you. You should go up first. Are you not coming with me? In a minute, I have to coordinate birthday logistics, stealth things. I swear, if I die in here, I'm haunting the party in your house. You'll be fine. Just don't get stuck mid-journey. You're such a nerd. Let's see here. We are ready to start Operation Level Up. There's Ancient. And Ancient's looking amazing. Okay. And I love how also the server room is like matchy colors to Ancient here. Like, that's great. Oh my god, he hit the button. There's a fourth button. Oh my god. I wonder what these guys have prepared for me. Clack, clack, rumble, flicker, flicker. What the fuck? Dungeon mode activated. Oh no. What is this? What the heck is dungeon mode? Oh no. Floor 0, touch base by 0. Oh my god. Here come zeros involved. Oh my god. Good morning, Victor. You're quite late. The Q4 user analysis team sync. Oh, good morning. Sorry, you didn't figure out we have our monthly interaction strategy stand-up, right? I made sure to add it to your calendar. Shall we get started? Our primary objective is to optimize retention through targeted activations and synergistic outreach strategies. Yeah, okay, that would be Recent engagement velocity has shown a promising uptick, but retention across key demographic requires proactive intervention. Got it? As this visualization indicates, the churn rate in Tier 2 segment demands a multi-channel cross-platform outreach strategy to reestablish sticky behavior and boost long-term LTV. Influencer reaching an algorithmic feed optimization, we can achieve exponential growth in DOS and improving DAO to Tau ratio. Thoughts? I am this is exactly how I feel right now. I have no idea what any of that means at all. Oh God, there's more. There's still more. And then she goes on and on and on and on and driving. And let's take a deeper dive. And then this whole swirly-eyed version of Victor is amazing. And then plenty of graphs. I also love the idea that Zero is vocalizing the graphs. Like, she's not showing me the graphs. She's just explaining them to me. I gotta get out of here. Wait, we haven't covered the actionable insights. Okay. All right, so that was by Zero. Thank you so much for that. That's awesome.
Did you notice the left side?
Left side. Oh, there's like is there an elevator? It's an elevator? What the hell? That's an elevator. Okay. I did not realize that. That is awesome. Wow. Did you program that custom into that? That's insane.
Yes.
Wow.
There's a custom comic reading page just for you.
Jesus. Oh wow. Okay. We might be able to use that elsewhere. That's actually really cool. Okay. All right. Drolinak. I actually recognized that it was Drolinak before I even saw that it was Drolinak because of the speech bubble style. Oh, it's Orby. What the wait? And then I'm chasing Orby. How did you come to this place? Elevator? Then you must perish. Running from lightning strikes at Orby. Close. And then boom. I really need to fix that closet. There you go. That's amazing. Thank you, Drolinak. That's awesome. Oh my God. All right. This is from Reveille. I'm opening another elevator here and going into some spooky space here. Ooh, there's Reveille's OC. He's doing some magic. Ha! And then I get shocked and entangled. And gibberish. Sorry, my bad. Glub oops. Glove woohoo zap yay. What's with the gibberish? The yippee friends shake zoot. Wah, happy friends. Yes, zoinks gonks zoob wah ee. And then he flings me in through the elevator again. Fusing zone loop and smash. With plenty of onomatopoeia yelling. Thank you so much for that, Reveille. That's hilarious. I really like Victor in some of these. The art style is so wild. All right, we have Fungi Mancer. Another one that I instantly recognize simply because of the mushrooms. Everything gnarly in here. What? Oh, look at this drawing of Victor. That's pretty fun. Something on my face. You forgot your mask. And then there's a video here. Oh, trippy. What the? All right, and now we're getting into stitch zones. That's awesome. Long way up, floor 9. Thank you so much for that, Fungi Mancer. Oh wow, that's awesome. I troll for you next. Oh yeah, you know the Black Ink manga art style is just okay, do I have to read this left to right or right to left? That's all. I have to ask that when I troll for you because I know you've done it both ways. I think it's left to right. Left to right. Okay, yeah. Attention. Elevator on lunch break. Please wait 30 minutes. I see you got boss crossed out here. Floor 17. Is there actually someone manually controlling this thing? And who the hell put stairs in here? Let's see what's up here. I feel like I'm being watched. Whistle. Yeah, I can't actually whistle, by the way. Like, my lips just aren't, like, my father was like, you can't, like, we genetically can't whistle. And he's like, here, take a blade of grass, and you can do it this way instead. So that's the only way I can whistle is by grabbing a blade of grass. Break room, I guess. Let's break into this room. That's what you do at every break room is you break in. Oh my god, it's him. Uncle? I'm not your uncle, buddy. Not your buddy, mate. Let's not continue that. Come soon. Yes, let's no South Park reference there. That's great. Do you accept this chess match? Yeah, sure. Got some time before the elevator's back working. Sir. To death. What? A chess match to death. Crap. I don't even know what the rules of chess. I think I know most of the I know 90% of the rules of chess. I don't know every rule of chess. Like all those weird things you can do, like to like make pieces disappear that aren't intended. I don't know. I don't know. There is some weird specific rules with chess I don't know, but I'll say it's accurate enough. Chess magic. Yeah, the en passant. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Oh right. Never follow the rules anyway. Spontaneous. For those that don't know, spontaneous levitation is like one of my go-to kick prompts. Like one of those prompts that I'm like, I want to do something funny. I want to do something fun. Let's do spontaneous levitation. And also discombobulated. So let's see if that gets thrown in here too. First, breaking my door, and now this. And then, of course, flicking off because it inserts reference picture. He's flicking off everybody. Vic, you seriously violated the TOS with this. Here, take this. You will need it. They will come for you. And they're here already. Good luck. It's a sword. Oh. What? Wait, what did you say? A blobby portal? Blob. And he's coming for me. My body. Moves on its own. Blob. You cut. I feel bad for Blobby. I don't like cutting blobs in half. What the hell are these blobs? Mwahaha. Oh, fuck. You guys are forcing me to curse a bunch on stream. It's all good. That sound. Another one. Oh, it's Illegal Beagle's character.
It's the blobby part. What do you expect?
Yes, right. By the way, amazing. I love this. The refusing back together. This is amazing. Looks so good. What is the other one still alive? I really need to get back to the elevator before it's too late. Oh. These are some pretty fun poses. I like this one a lot. Disco. I knew it. I knew that you guys were going to throw the word discombobulated in there. Oh my god. Thank you, I troll for you. I indeed called it. Oh my god. Super move. It's the troll better be back from his lunch break. Okay. All right. I got to hold on for a second. That was amazing. I troll for you. Oh my god. Okay. All right. We got Lolo soon next. Welcome to New Paris. Okay. All right. Let's check this one out. I love how we just keep going down this elevator, by the way. We're just going deeper and deeper in the bowels of Gnarly Studios at this point. So good.
We're going up. It's just easier to read top to down.
Oh, okay.
If you look at the numbers of the floors are steadily increasing.
Oh, okay. Good to know. I'm glad you guys were able to collaborate so dynamically like this. This is great. Okay, that's not good. What the WTF? Yeah, I definitely don't like that. And just whatever orange gas that's here. Oh, you gave me a gas mask. Quick, cough. Okay, I can breathe. Phew. What was that? No, what is this? And then hiss. Cool view, huh? Welcome to the future, old man. Future. Nice vintage gear, by the way. Where am I? New Paris, 2323. Cool, no? Nope, not cool. Well, maybe a little, but okay. I just found the future. I'm out. I don't. The future's now, old man. Oh, that's great, Lolo. Thank you so much. That is awesome. All right, Shrimp Quest by Lolo as well. He shrimps. He dumb shrimps. I'm playing Shrimp Quest on the phone. Of course. Oh no, it's a shrimp dimension. Oh God, I'm glad that we passed the shrimp dimension pretty quick. Okay, we got Kinky next. Fight for me. Ooh, yes, yes, my babies, battle for me, battle with your art. Oh, huh? Shut the door, Victor. Get out. Shut up. What a weirdo. Phew, that was close. Okay, guys, get back to it. Happy birthday. Oh. wait. The happy birthday Kinky with all the guns pointed out. You know what it reminds me of? Like,
What?
it's like when you're playing games like Call of Duty or whatever, or just any game that lets you put bullets in the wall. When people like make happy faces and write words to each other by spraying bullets in the wall to make like the yeah.
Yes.
So I'm imagining
There was
that
supposed
they.
to
Go ahead. Sorry.
It was like supposed to be, the prompt battle, people with like their electric art guns, and they were all collaborating for you
That's
to make a
awesome.
happy, you know what I mean? Like each one
I-
is going to be a birthday sign.
That's cool. That's cool. I was just laughing at the idea that like the entire happy birthday sign up to it's just full of bullet holes of people trying to spell happy birthday Victor with actual bullets.
Yeah.
I should next time.
No, that's hilarious.
Next time
No.
we'll shoot it up on your birthday.
That's my headcanon right there for what happens immediately after that panel. That's great.
Nice.
Thank you so much. All right, this one is a group collab with Hillgarden and I Troll for You. Awesome. Music soundtrack. Okay, wait. First off, this Victor right here with the sort of like spiky derp teeth. I love this, by the way. I feel like I'm gonna be image prompting a bunch of these results here moving forward. There's just a lot of really funny faces. Like, look at this! Look at this face! I might have to make that my new profile picture. That is so damn funny. Oh my god.
Pretty good.
That's so good. Living in the Past by Jenthril Toll. Oh, hi, Vic. Bye. Like, all right, this guy's weird. I'm out. This is great, though. I especially love that panel. The disgusted face is so good. So good. Oh, we got Bombalurina. Bomba's here. Wow. Okay, you're late. For what? Don't worry about that. I just need to sit in that chair in the corner. What the hell is going on? All right, let the tentacle monster out. Of course Bomba did that. Of course Bomba did. That's great. Thank you so much for that, Bomba. I really appreciate you. You're awesome. By the way, the end of the first Victor comic involves guiding the audience to the Rule 34 door, and inside the Rule 34 door is this tentacle monster. So that is so surprisingly canon. This is awesome. That's hilarious. Okay. All right. Gom Pasta is next. Hello? It's so dark. Oh my god, I love this Victor too, by the way. This oh, it's so cute. Oh, sorry, Victor. They got out. What did? And then tap, skitter. This is reminding me of like the Velociraptor scene from Jurassic Park. That's awesome. Tap. Oh, I see cat ears. Is that? Oh, tiny, cute pinker. Oh no, there's a whole. There's too many of them now. Oh no, this is definitely apocalyptic right here. That's hilarious. Slam. Lots of great Victors in here too, Gom. Thank you so much for this. This is too damn cute. All right, we got Bijimark with Orbit. Oh, hey, Orbit.
Floor 101.
Floor 101. Okay, welcome, Victor. So, Victor, how much you know about carrots? I'm going to tell you everything I know about carrots. 2 hours later, carotene, vitamin A, beta, carrot, caroto, fiber, lies, taproots, carota, Daucus, carota, umbrifera. I don't know how to pronounce that word. Sorry, Victor, pay attention. Weird day. I gotta go. All right, dismissed. That's really cute, Bleacher Mark. Thank you for that. Oh, we got Alistair here. Hi, I'm Monty, the executive of Snacking. Have a treat on the house. Oh, there's so many of you guys here. This is so good. This cupcake is pink, so the flavor should be lemon? I like the collar on Victor, by the way. Oh, this is one blue, but it should be. Oh, I guess I should have read the instructions when assembling the cupcake machine. Strawberry? It's not an easy bake oven. Well, nice meeting you, but I've got to get going. Jelly bean flavor steak. Oh no, I'm a vegetarian, and if I would have eaten the steak one, I would have been a little grossed out. That's hilarious. Thank you, Alistair. Mocha latte though, I would have taken this 8 times over.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfect.
I would try the steak one too. 100%.
Okay, I know you would, but you'll try anything once. Let's see here.
Yeah.
Home sweet gnome from Lolo soon. All right. Where am I? Whoosh. Air of the year feels so familiar, like a sweet dream on a cloudless night under the stars. Whoosh. It is warm and welcoming. It feels like a long-awaited home. Stop right there, you surface dweller. Grunt. Oh, I love these gnomes. I love the gnomes. They look great. Papers, now, show us your ID. You're coming with us, surface scum. Immigration violation. Ooh. Okay, I'm leaving right now. Calm down. Darn surface dwellers. Hate them more than wizarding. Thank you for that, Lolo. That's awesome. Thank you, Jarlo. Yes. All right.
So the speech bubble in the elevator here might be a little bit small to read. On the left.
On the left?
No, in the next.
Oh, I see. I know. I wonder how they even got me to sign the contract for these upgrades. Okay. Oh, Victor, I'm glad you're here. I have some paperwork I need you to look over. This one is the contract with Projected. And these invoices from Discovery Phase need review. Okay, I'll check the billing hours on the Smith case file. I will finish the rest later. I need to go. And then I transform into something else. This is reminding me of like the early 2000s, like DeviantArt stuff, like where character proportions were wildly everywhere. Oh my god, I'm gonna push another button. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Legal Beagle. Appreciate it. And this is one's from Snoopy, and I'm not surprised. Go ahead.
It was supposed. I got sick, so I couldn't finish. But it was supposed to be. You were supposed to do the. I asked you to go push the character continuity reset button, and asked, "Well, why would I need to do that?" Oh,
yeah.
As you transitioned across your. Yep.
All these different art styles. That's awesome. Well, thank you for that, Legal.
I'll finish it soon.
No rush. I appreciate it. This is awesome. Now we got Snoopy with pizza. What's this? Crow Guy says, it's the Pizza Wars, sir. But what are the Pizza Wars? Oh, it's a bunch of ghoulery characters, I see. Zombies throwing pizza. And like, that explains nothing. What started these wars? And then 11/12/2024 started when you brought pizza to the ghoulery, sir. Is this why you upscaled that?
That's why I exactly knew what happened.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious, Snoopy. This came up because of like it popped up in my feed, right? As just like a why is this random image of me that I originally used for a friend. Like, keep in mind, the original context of this image was because a friend invited me over to a little like digital party, like just something to do like a meet and greet kind of thing, completely separate from Midjourney and the Gnarly Studio stuff. And I was like, oh, I'll just generate me bringing pizza. That'll be fun. And this was a part of the images that I used. And then I see it pop up on my feed way later as an upscale. And I'm like, I didn't upscale that. And it was Snoopy. Snoopy did it on my account. And I was like, what the That is hilarious. But yes, I'm not sure if that's considered a bug or not, but it is really surprisingly funny to just randomly see Victor coming in with these boxes. All right, let's see here. We got some monstrous looking pizza dudes. I love the realistic pizza with the like what looks like almost like an artichoke heart ghost here. That's awesome. I love the skeleton too. Now, Chester, I bring pizza and war breakout. I bring the pizza and war breakout? Question mark. It starts with your flashback, but it escalated 10 minutes ago. Don't flashback to a flashback. I just flashbacked. Yes, I love all these fourth wall jokes. That's great. This is why I never visit. Safety at first. Of course, because you know how stories are structured. You know he wasn't safe at all. There you go. And then Victor. You forgot me on the Christmas card, Victor. Victor. I did indeed forget Miss Nameless on the Christmas card. I feel so bad. Don't worry, mister. I'll help you. Oh, look, it's Brecky. Come into the nice, safe, deepest, darkest forest. Sometimes there are even slots there. Ooh, what terribly contrivance of a plot could befall Victor next? 10 years and one art style change later. Don't worry, the yellow elevator is just around the bend. That's what you said 10 years ago. I feel like we're in Jumanji. And then when we fought those dog girls, yep, we fought the dog girls. And when we were selling cursed okonomiyaki, but which, by the way, if I say okonomiyaki to my partner, she just gets this like head. What do you call that? Earworm, like an earworm in her head. That is just Okanoko. I can't even do it anymore. Okanoko. I can't even say it. But basically, you say it 3 times, and it's kind of like a jingle, and it just drives her nuts. I misspelled okonomiyaki anyway. That's why. I'm too faithful to what you've written here. And when we had to help those halflings return that jewelry, and when the Clive Staples fellow was asking about lions and witches, I see what you're referencing there. Look though, well, goodbye, and then shave, and then I'm out, and I hit my finger on the way out. I love this. Thank you so much for that, Snoopy. I love that you gave me a shave immediately. Like, the fact that I called this as Jumanji and you put a shave at the end there is perfect. That's hilarious. I'm flipping out about all these guys. This is so good, and there's so much work put into these. My God. Pink Victor. And I see. Oh, this is what you were referencing earlier. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Scratch slash. Pom, pom. Hello, anyone? Help me out. Ah! And then gas, pink bubbles everywhere. There's so many good Victors I'm going to reference later. So many good screams. What the? Hey there, little fella. Oh, no. Who's that cute little fluffy cutie? Victor, oh my gosh. Hill, how did you get here? Come pet unicorns with me. Enid, do you live here? I just come here to dye my hair. you just roll in the flowers until you turn pink everywhere. That's what I imagine. But your hair looks so natural. No, it's some kind of symbolic thing with the unicorns. It's unicorn farts. Oh, poop. Pop, I mean. This is really, really bad. I feel sick. We need to get out of here as fast as we can. The elevator door had vanished. We have to run. Mew. Towel? Oh, that's okay. That's cute. Meow. And then just screaming everywhere. Cats. Keep running this out of towel. It'll be fine. Oh, so cute. Meow. And then she's screaming there in the corner of the door. That's really cute. Thank you, Tal. Enid said she'd be okay. Doll. This is really cute. Thank you so much for that, Enid. Really, really cute. Thank you for that. I should mention, not to derail anything, and I'm going to continue on here, but Tal did pass away last week. It was very heartbreaking for us. She was alive for 21 years, and we really loved the hell out of that cat. But yeah, she passed away in our bed last week. And it was a really, really hard time, but I really do appreciate this. Thank you so much. Anything like this is just super heartwarming for me. So thank you so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank you. Lux is next. Thank you so much for this. Let's see. It's the mirror. Okay, let's see here. But thank you guys so much for all the heartwarmings. I really do appreciate all that. I really do. Thank you. But this goes back to the Cowboy Vic stuff. What is it? This is so cute. It's so I really do want to do your cowboy storyboards, by the way, Lex. I still want to go back and like we could maybe do an updated run of that, you know? But it would be really fun to like bring all that to Niji 7 and do all that. It would be really cute. Especially since we could mostly just image prompt the existing, results. Oh, you gave me my cowboy hat back. No. Do the portal we go. Thank you. This is awesome. Cowboy Vic, yes. And then we got another more from Queen Lux here. Floor 777. And then I see all the pink flowers in the elevator. Whee! Yeah, this is so awesome. I have a very similar feeling. Like my upper lip is completely stiff from just constantly laughing and smiling at this.
It's so pretty, right? This
Yeah.
last panel.
It's so cute. So good. I love it. Thank you so much for this, Lux. Really do appreciate it. And now we have Alara with floor 811. Could you bring me that book? Ooh. Ooh. Thank you. I've been waiting. Alara, your character looks so cute in this. This is great. Shall we read it together? And then a bunch of spooky things come out of the book. Nope, not on my shift. Amateurs. And then close. Thank you, Alara. But you got to lean really hard into this OC, but even more so. I think this is a really cute interpretation of her. I really like it, Alara. Thank you. Yep. We got Potato Propagator here. Sure, what the heck? Floor 919. Welcome to the the Potato Eye AI Farms. Welcome to the Isle of Apotome Potatoes. The captain is grateful you're here. Oh, I really love the rendering in this, Potato Propagator. You did a good job on this. If you could make a pirate an artist, I'm sure we can make you a pirate. Yep. Victor Gnarly, the innocent creative genius. No, don't. that's a little too humbling. Had no idea that he had gotten himself into by choosing 919, a simple riddle, in fact, that could connect him to a band of pirates that were mid-journey into a battle like no other. More mid-journey puns, yes. What, the potato planting pirate? Ahoy! Welcome aboard, Gnarly. Your weapon, sir. You're fighting a battle with sweet potatoes? King Kane has oppressed the people with food, not force. Sailing through the seas of unknown, Captain Abides enlightens us, educates, and empowers people to grow some of their own and join the food fight. I do want to mention really quick before I first read that as Captain Diabetes, and I was thinking of that old roofer, like the mustached man talking about his diabetes medication. Captain Diabetes. But all right, okay, continue on. Sorry, tangent. My diabetes intensifies. Exactly, this guy. Yes, diabetes. Okay, all right. These guys have a stockpile. Our ammunition grows itself. Trained crows parachuting potatoes. Diabetes. Oh God. Oh, is this where this is going? Am I calling this ahead of it? Because okay. Once the plants arrived behind the walled king, the king had little chance to keep them from growing. Each plant carried a message from the people that taught them that they could really grow real food themselves. Plant sharing clippings for food life. Real food, not the king's commodities. So cute. I didn't grant you potato planting permission. And then there's the potato ship. 919 equals IAI. Thanks for sharing your secrets. Propagating potatoes provides people purpose, productivity, and peace. So many peas. Oh God. After controlling the food supply for decades, the king slowly began to lose control of his subjects. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potatoes at a time. Thank you, Potato Propagator. I appreciate that. And the beat does intensify.
The next one has audio in the middle that you can listen to while you read. I don't know if that works here, but in theory, it could be done.
Okay. Victor had the feeling he'd been here for before. It seemed nice and pleasant inside. Welcome to the Totally Normal Ghoulery. Okay. A penguin named Carlos gave Victor a ticket to the opera house. Everyone helped Victor find his seat. Hey, down in front, a different Carlos swept up the stage before the performance began. Beer song. Oh, okay, there's the audio. Yeah, let me actually switch my audio devices really quick, just so you guys can hear it too. Studio. I like that Discord did update it to just include the word studio, so I could just probably play here. Does this work? Yeah.
Yes.
Beer song! Beer song! This is the beer song! It's just shit. Oh. Oh.
Beer song, this is the beer song. Beer song, beer song, beer song, this is the beer song. Beer song, beer song, beer song, beer song, this is the beer song. Oh, sing to me again of how we have no time to sing in this desperate romance. Ha 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 ha. Dios mío, I am vengeance, I am a reference, perchance I am named Dio. How many and parade we now the elephants?
Because I am a postman true, and I am delivering this letter unto you. Because I am a postman true, and I am delivering this letter unto you.
Because I am a postman true, and I am delivering this letter unto you.
It is so unhinged, it's amazing!
Hör ich noch einmal Flötenklang, so schwör ich bei den Göttern, ich erschlag dich.
Will they die together?
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 Will we die together?
We die together, together, together.
Well, we die together.
My breath is fading.
The stage is shaking.
The golden lights are blurring.
But I still have 47 verses left to sing. I am the postman of death, and the mail is never ending.
I am still singing. I am not dead yet. I am holding this note until the rafters crack and the audience begs for mercy.
Look at my mouth. It is a canyon of song.
Look at his face.
He is waiting for the end that will never come.
One more note for the rafters.
One more note for the sky.
This is the beer song. Oh, finally, should be
Oh god! Wow! Okay, that's that. That was amazing. Okay, I don't know how to I don't know how to process all this. Like this is bravo. Yes, that's what I'm going. 6 hours later, one extended break in to pick up a elephant dung later, and just the random Abe Lincoln is here, and then I'm seeing here at the end. Weren't you Abe Lincoln a couple panels back? It is seat filler. The president's in the restroom. You tell me there's a restroom after 8 hours. Shush, they're getting to the good part. And it's an hour and 43 minutes and 13 seconds later. Belting, belting. The show's finally over. Everyone loved it. Handshaking Abraham Lincoln. Why is Abe there? Why is Abe there? Like, and he doesn't get shot. Everyone wanted to know what Victor thought of the show. Can someone explain the plot of the show to me? There was just one small problem. We don't know either. We hoped you could explain it to us. Bye-bye, ghoulies. Ah! That is so good. Thank you so much for that. My God, that was quite the endeavor. Oh, man. The Abe was there to mislead you. Oh, yeah. I'm sure it made just as much sense as the plot to have Abe there. That's so good. That's so freaking
Everybody
funny.
was like, "Oh God, when's it gonna happen?" But it was a different night at the theater for Abe.
Different night. Right. Oh, God, this is too funny. I actually did see someone make one of those, like, influencer time traveler things where they go to see the assassination of Abe Lincoln, and it's so funny. They're like, "Oh, it's gas lamps everywhere. Yeah, well, it's the real deal, guys." Like that kind of stuff. Let's see here.
I need to say,
yeah.
I need to say how amazing is the line of, like, I am the postman, I'm delivering this letter to you, and then I am the postman of death. What the fuck? That's so good.
It is good. It is so good. All right. We got one from now. Happy birthday from the Gnarly Studios community on the roof. Okay. Finally, I'm there. But where is everybody? No!
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you so
Happy
much.
birthday.
Thank you so much.
Rhapsody worked so hard on that. Just so you know, like she did
really
a lot.
Yeah, she really went above and beyond, and I can tell. It's so good. It's so friggin' good. Thank you so much for that, Raps. No, seriously, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I know that it's a little belated on my part for not streaming on my birthday, literally, but I really do appreciate it. This is so good. Thank you so much.
I want to thank you for
Honestly?
letting us take part in it, by the way, Rhapsody. And also, Victor, I think you would be remiss if you didn't notice the title of the comic. I've been dying for you to notice it.
Okay. Leveling up. Let's see here. Where is it at the very top?
Leveling Up, like, isn't your other comic called Tumbling Up?
Yeah, no, that's very cute. Thank you so much. That's great. That's awesome. I definitely don't feel like I'm leveling up in the sense that I'm getting older and more medical problems and things. But no, I emotionally feel leveled up at this point. At this moment right now, thank you guys so much. This is insane. I did not expect this. I cannot wait to show this to my partner. She's just gonna flip out with all the weirdness and whatnot. It's great. Thank you guys so much. I really do. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate this.
You're welcome.
It makes it just it's just I can't. It's hard for me to express all the words for this. I just and the first thing I'm gonna do, right click and hit save on this birthday card. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate this again, and I'm overwhelmed. This is not what I was expecting at all, and thank you so much for going beyond my expectations significantly. This is insane. Yeah. No, thank you, Rhapsody. Thank you to the entire community here.
I think we're all super happy that you had so much fun reading it and enjoying it. And I mean, you do these streams every day. We're all here. I have to say, I am so unbelievably. I'm gonna make myself bigger for this. I am so unbelievably proud of this community and this coming together and building all of this gigantic tower comic. I couldn't believe it myself that this worked out so good. Honestly, you having problems last week wasn't the worst thing that happened to this project. Having a week more was definitely good. We literally finished it 30 minutes before the stream. I don't know what to say. I'm honored. I'm really, really insanely honored that I could was able to direct this with all of you guys and everybody jumping in and helping each other and building references and editing each other's work, and all that stuff has happened over the course of the last 2 weeks. We have a special server for this, Victor, that I will give you because you need to look into this and just see what happened, how everything was built. Like, I jumped around like 2 weeks ago on Monday and was like, hey, guys, Victor's birthday's coming up. We need to do something. What do we do? And I just pushed 10 people into a Discord chat together because I couldn't do more. And we just came up within an hour with this idea to make this tower-long comic, because you always, from the very first stream I watched you, wished to read a comic made by other people from the community and the server. So the thing about this is an interactive website, right? But it is also a book. It's also everything made with the right settings so that we can input this into a book and you can just print it and have it at home.
Wow, thank you so much, Raps. This is overwhelming. I really do. That's so heartwarming, and I can't get over how awesome you guys are for doing this. Also, I was wondering why my server was quiet for 2 weeks. This is insane. That's awesome.
Yeah, I might have stripped everybody away.
Oh no, thank you guys so much. It was definitely something that I was not expecting to see, this level of depth to it. And you get literally, I mean, like, it's a very tall tower that you guys have put together here, and that's so cool and so much fun. And I'm a bit overwhelmed. We
almost reached 50 pages.
Wow, the fact that you guys could do this for one person, okay, like, this is just insane. Thank you guys so much again. I really do appreciate this. And how am I going to get back into normal things? Like, this is insane.
That's the sign that it was truly great.
Yeah. No, I'm crying. This is so good. Thank you all so much. Yeah, and it's so much fun. Who has the next birthday? Exactly. Yeah. 50 pages to the next birthday. Everyone. It's a requirement now. But the fact that we were out, like, that you guys put so many in jokes of things I've mentioned, even down to the diabetes thing, is so freaking funny. Like, oh my god, discombobulated, like, all of that. That's so freaking funny. It's so good. Okay.
You need a moment.
I do. In fact, do you mind digging through maybe, like, the VC Create feed for a minute? Like, I need a minute. I definitely need a minute.
I can, but first I'm gonna say, everybody down here who has not participated, who's not usually here, maybe this is your first stream. If you want to be part of this, if you want to learn how to do comics like this and animations and talk about making movies with Midjourney and also some other tools, if you want to learn how to draw and how to create characters and stuff, you can always come here in the workshop, and you can also join our Gnarly Studios community, which has made all of this. This is the quintessence of character development here. So if you want to be part of it, just join and come. We will have, after this stream, when this stream ends in a while, I don't know when we're going to quit today, we're going to have the show after the show where everybody can come on stage and we're going to talk with you. And that's the perfect moment to introduce yourself to the community if you want to. There's no need to speak. You can also just type and hang out with us. That's fine. And I think, Kinky, if you could do your announcements about the rest of the Midjourney community, that would be the perfect moment now.
Well, little old me, I certainly can. I'll try at least. So hi, my name's Kinky Kong, and we are we're the Midjourney community, and I run a couple of events myself. We have every weekend on Saturday and Sunday an event called Prompt Battles. A prompt battle is where we are given a theme by the person who won the last battle, and then we all prompt about it, for 10 minutes. We come back with our images that we all made separately and bring them to something called a poll unit. We put our images inside that poll unit, and that makes it completely anonymous. You will not know who posted the image. You won't know who made the image, and you certainly will not know who voted for the image. You can't vote for yourself. It's against the rules, and it's just weird. But if you win that battle with your 5 red hearts, you will get a free fast hour, and you get to tell us what to do next for the next 10 minutes. Doesn't that sound awesome? Because it is. And if you play, you can win all kinds of free fast hours. And sometimes when a guide wins, you get their free fast hours or a mod. Or if if you win at bingo, which is run by our lovely Snoopy, you get a free fast hour for that too. And bingo is so easy. It's just listening out for the stupid crap we do. You don't even have to prompt about anything to win bingo. But you should, because it's fun. And we do this on Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays we start at 3:30 p.m. and we go till 9:30 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to put a link in the chat so you can see what time it is in your neck of the woods. But also on Sundays we start at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, 11 a.m. Eastern, and we go until 7 p.m. Eastern. And that's so that more people from different parts of the world get a chance to play. I really, really hope you join us. You don't have to stay the whole time, but you certainly can. You can stay for 1 or 2 rounds. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to talk with your microphone. You can type in the chat, or you can not type at all. But there's a huge range of ages. I think our oldest player is in his 70s or 80s. But we love them even older than that. So come on and play. come spend the weekend with us at Prompt Battle.
Thank you, Kiki.
Do it.
All right.
Yeah, and highly recommend Prompt Battles for all y'all. It's a lot of fun. Gets you out of your box pretty quick. Full comics might be a big ask for every birthday, but maybe like a Violent Corpse type comic. Yes, Violent Corpse, Exquisite Corpse. Yes, Violent Corpse is just a zombie film at that point. But let's see, Hilgard made a little video here. That's very cute. I do want to point out really quick inside of VC Create, we do have a couple new people here, so I definitely want to point out just really quick that if you see the stage here, just above the stage, you'll find VC Create and VC Text. We're chatting in VC Text. It's also where you can share your favorite results. And then VC Create is where we're prompting things together. And you feel free to just remix and adapt other people's prompts that are in here to your own liking. I want to point out something that Fractal Bob shared actually in here, which is actually really, really cool. I thought I'd just look at this. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
He got a full 180 turn of the characters and got onomatopoeia punches and things like that to show up as a post video effect. So and he explains that he did that right here. That's awesome. If you got the original prompt in there too, Fractal Bob, feel free to share that the job ID for that. That'd be fun to dive into. And of
I'm
course,
just
very
surprised they even hit each other, because that's something that's very hard to get in Midjourney video sometimes.
Right. I do think that an action sequence or anything like that in the prompt helps encourage that. But there's it's very good animation on this one. It probably some of the best that I've seen in terms of character animation, especially with these big bulky dudes. Sometimes not with Midjourney video, but just AI video in general. Sometimes the anatomy of this stuff is not really understood, but Midjourney video knocks it out of the park. Literally, it's the next 5 seconds should be him punching him out of the arena. Wizard casting a spontaneous levitation epic screenshot for my troll for you. That's great. And that's a V7. I'm sure a muscle guy wearing boxing gloves in a boxing match, boxing a muscly guy that is not wearing boxing gloves. Wow, that is a tongue twister. That's great. Ooh, yeah, you guys are doing more of the spontaneous levitation prompts. It's great. If I just quickly add on Victor to this really quick, just so you guys have it. I've been just doing it with a spell prompt, but we could add a little bit of an image prompt in there too to kind of encourage a little more of that smug attitude face. So if I go to my feed here, I have a couple of different examples of victors that I've put together here. I have an image of a character turnaround, which is what our streams normally focus on for anyone that is new here, that didn't just jump into a 50-page deep dive into a Happy Birthday comic. If we look at most of what the stream is focused on is original character creation, how to create turnarounds like this, where you're able to take a character from a Midjourney image and then make a character turnaround of that. But with Niji 7 being so new, we're largely working off of image prompts this time. So what I'm gonna do is get the link for this image. That you could do it with the Midjourney website. Really, any public link will work. But I usually just paste the image into the bar here, and as soon as it fully renders inside of the website, or just uploads fully to the website, then it'll become a clickable link as long as I right-click on it. So we can zoom in on it, right-click, copy image address, and now I have it as an image that I can add to this prompt. So I'll paste that into here. And then I'm going to include an image prompt of -IW and make that number really low. So we're going to go with like 0.2 or 0.3. This is going to allow for a lot of diversity of the image result itself. And then I'm going to copy his actual prompt here, which is the description of the character. So antagonist, like I already explained it earlier what the line is here. I'm just going to add that to the end of the prompt, just so we have that as a character description. And then since this is a version 7 prompt, let's change it to Niji 7 because we're doing Niji 7 today. And then I'll just hit submit. And so all that combined together essentially is going to use a low amount of reference for the image with the description of the character, and then all the fun stuff that was pulled off of this prompt here. There is no style reference attached to this like we have for the retro anime stuff that you're seeing here. But it'll give us something fun like we saw earlier. So let's see what it do. Thank you guys so much. That was a lot of fun. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. And I'm very curious to see what we're able to do here in such a short amount of time. Like that was like a couple weeks to make all that. I'm so curious to see what we can do as a group on a larger public project too. All right, thank you so much for coming, Legal Beagle, and I really appreciate what you contributed for the birthday thing. That's so good. Thank you. Whoa, look at this. Look at some of this animation that's here. That's so good, Gom. Motion low.
Wow.
Yeah, what did you do to get this? Ah. The
Spontaneous levitation, of course.
Yeah, I know, right? It's the super prompt. It really is. Like, that is so good. I have to upscale that video. That's so good. Look at this. The collapse into the hat is just too damn cute. Yeah, I really love this. Ah! And then the characters laughing at him as he falls. All of this is so much character and just the
I want to
performance.
see this in reverse.
Yeah, right? Yeah. All right, so let's see here. My spontaneous levitation prompt. Okay, you could see just how much influence the actual image weight had on this result, to the point where we don't even see the premise anymore. There's no floating wizard, spontaneous combustion, none of that. So let's lower the image prompt even more. We'll re-roll this. And I'm going to do a ridiculously low image weight, which is 0.5. It's basically going to take only a very soft hint of what's inside of this image result, which again is this character sheet, in order to make this result. So we'll see what this does. The 2-panel screen cap has actually been very interesting to see what you guys are able to do with it, because it does give you character consistency within the same result, right? I've noticed that with a couple of your all's prompts, that when you, as you are using the retro anime aesthetic, it's really interesting how well this works to really like say, hey, keep it a consistent theme. Okay, thank you so much for linking that, Kinky. No, sorry, Rhapsody. Appreciate that. I'm so used to Kinky linking things for me. I flubbed there.
Linky Kong.
Linky Kong. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and even with the image prompt set to such a low number, it's still dominating these results quite heavily to just focus on the character, right? So it is something that we may have a little bit of a bust there in terms of getting real diversity out of this. I could also apply a chaos factor, so like -C adds chaos to the image, and yeah, somewhere between 10 and 20 will usually give us a very diverse result that may not normally have popped up, especially if all your results are very similar. I heavily recommend adding chaos to the mix in order to force it to diversify. But let's also do one where we just remove the image prompt. I think that was fun, but I'm going to just nix it really quick and rely on just the wording of Victor's description for this. And we can always inpate the character reference back in, because the editor lets us go back to previous versions of Midjourney if we need to. Okay, so while that's rendering, I didn't really 100% have a plan, to be honest. With most of the stream, I was like really focused on just wanting to watch old anime again.
Well,
So and letting Rhapsody, do her thing, with you guys. So the only thing I knew was that something was coming. That's the only thing I knew ahead of time. But yeah, we definitely get a lot of focus on the character because so much of the prompt is focused on this description of the character. So I'll probably end up removing some of that too. But look at that, multiple black ink manga panels. That looks so good. Ugh. Super good. I troll for you. That's awesome. Is this with the image prompt? Yeah. Oh, with this one. That's cool. I like this one a lot. In fact, anything that you guys like. By the way, you're welcome to share it inside of the Gnarly Studios server. I haven't really talked about this on the stream yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy it, the character portal. You'll find the character portal at the Gnarly Studios server. It's linked here. You can click on just go to server inside of VC Text, and that will bring you to the Gnarly Studios server. You'll find that in here, we have something called the character portal. You'll find it just underneath the resources here. And the character portal is where you can submit your own original characters and use other people's characters in your prompts. So this goes all the way back to version 5 Midjourney, I think, at this point. But, find your favorite characters, deep dive, and use them. But the only thing I'm going to ask you guys to do is to please share any results if you use another person's character. So, for example, like how this version of Victor right here, I really, really like. We can go to the character portal, find Victor, and then I'm just going to paste this here, making sure that I credit I Troll for you as well. There we go. Boop. And from there. All right. And then it's shared there, and now I would get a ping saying, hey, this, this was used here. So this is really cool. It's a really fun way to collaborate with other people. So check it out. Check out the Gnarly Studio server and start playing around. All right, Potato Propagator, take care. Take care, man.
yeah, have a good night.
I really think that you should grab some of those expressions and turn them into emojis.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much gold in these comics. So much gold.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe what I saw when I saw it build up.
It's too damn fun. I really do appreciate that, guys. I'll be image prompting off of these results moving forward. There will be plenty of emojis, plenty of expressions I feel like I'm going to be taking. There's one in particular that I know that I'm going to use right away. But thank you guys so much. We do make stickers and emojis off of our favorite characters that are recurring, so if you do use your character a lot, you'll see it kind of elevated in the community as emojis, stickers, that kind of thing. But we also have comics and media for you to share your results, right? So I have the Sage comics and all that sort of stuff you can find there, but we also have the ongoing stories, ongoing series here, where you can find everyone else's stories that they've been writing and contributing to. So yeah, check it out. There's a lot of really cool stuff there. I highly recommend it, and clearly you guys knocked it out of the park for everything here. The Pink Victor, submitting Pink Victor. Yes, please do. Pink Tor. All right. Well, Raps, Pictor. Do you mind taking over for a couple minutes, Raps? Just.
I don't really know what to do.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Honestly, I have been working 7 hours on
Yeah, oh,
finishing
God,
the
yeah.
thing today. I'm
There you go.
burnt
There you go.
out.
All good. All good. All good. All good. Just let it. All good. All good. I definitely am curious what sort of stuff people are getting into here inside of VC Create. Then,
I mean,
no, you're good.
I
You're good,
can
Raps.
also
No,
watch VC Create.
no. You're good. You're good. You're good. This is White Ink manga. I recommend. There's actually a prompt that I recommend you guys play around with when it comes to Black Ink mangas, because we do know that Niji7 does this well. But if you say rough Black Ink manga, I understand you're doing white on black in order to get that high contrast here. But like, watch this. So if I do rough Black Ink manga, and then we'll just give it a premise depicting with multiple panels. Depicting let's do a knight approaching a castle. It's your turn to run the show. No, that's why he has me here.
I think we need an Ancient Chaos show. We need at least an Ancient Chaos bit. 100%. We should do it. We should, in one of these workshops, we should just do what Ancient wants us to do.
Yeah. It'll be like I don't even know. I don't even know how that would go. I think everything it would do would be just literal chaos. Literal ancient chaos.
Ancient Chaos does his show before office hours every week, so he's not completely inexperienced with that. He does a lot of talking.
How was that?
That's true.
once?
All right, so we got
He's
our
certainly
black.
capable of voicing a book, like Lux says.
Good. Yeah, we need voice narration. Let's see here. All right, so rough Black Ink manga with multiple characters depicting dinosaurs, ladies in love. I thought that was mine, but no, it's somebody else's. Oh, okay, yeah, you got some Victor smiles here. I see. Okay, here's my knight approaching the castle. I love rough Black Ink manga, particularly. This is actually a prompt that Ancient showed me, because it gives that element of hand-drawn roughness that, you know, I've talked about overproduction a bunch of times when it comes to AI images in general, where especially when people are like, oh yeah, I'm getting a lot of dislike and people are frustrated by comics because I use AI. A lot of that comes down to the fact that a lot of the default results for AI is so overproduced. There's so much going on. There's so much like understanding of light and bounce and volume that it goes beyond human ability in a lot of ways. And it starts to blend whether or not is this 3D rendered, is this drawn, what medium is this? And this defines the medium very clearly. It's rough Black Ink. So when we define the medium, it lets us be able to dive into this stuff and really hone in the not just the intent of what we're making, but how we're making it, how we're displaying it to the audience. And I just think this is incredibly important to understand, that if you include the medium in your prompt, especially like particular pens and things like that, you're going to get a lot more consistency and a lot less frustration from people online, because they're getting what they subscribed for. If you are expecting someone to follow your comics or your video or anything like that, and the style jumps every post, they're just going to unsubscribe, because they signed up for the first thing they saw. They didn't sign up for a random grab bag of things. So you'll see that on my Instagram. You'll see that on a bunch of, I feel like, the more established artists that are out there that are using AI. They have a style, they have an aesthetic that they aim for, because that's what the audience subscribed for. If you want to jump different styles pretty consistently, just make new accounts. I recommend just making new accounts and seeing which one sticks. At least make an account per style. Sure, just flood Instagram's profiles or any of these other social media sites.
People say that good audio quality is way more important for videos than it is the video itself, like the
Yes.
visuals.
Yeah.
You can still tell a good story with good audio alone.
Mm.
And the same is true for style in your comics and in your images. Like, the project we just saw jumps styles a lot because every single one of these people has their own style, kinda. And some of them just like jumping, and it worked out because it showed every single personality. And if you're creating something for a viewer or an audience, of course they want to see you also. They don't only want to see the story you're creating, they want to have the feeling that there is a person behind that, and that person has preferences and styles and jokes and stories. So keeping your style throughout the story consistent, at least throughout the story, you can have multiple stories and different styles, is super important to give somebody this feeling.
Yeah, absolutely. And like the parallel you gave with how important audio is for video, that's actually really really good. It's so understated that you could tell a great film with bad video but amazing audio, and it's great. But if you flip that scenario around, right, you can have the most amazing video, but as soon as the audio sucks, people leave. They're pulled out of the moment, right? It's certainly true that that the same does apply for what we're doing here. Thoughtful Bear said, I've definitely been trying to figure out consistency with Midjourney. It does matter what version of Midjourney you're using. The older versions of Midjourney have more tools that allow for more consistency when it comes to particularly character designs. Like version 6 has character referencing. Version 7 has omni-referencing, which has its own benefits. The over C-ref, it really just depends on what works for your project. With Niji 7 right now, we actually do not have many of the tools that we're familiar with those older versions. They'll probably come. I mean, it is important to recognize that it's brand new. Everything that we're playing with right now is basically brand new. But it is important to decide, I want it to look like this. I want it to be consistent like this. Start with the style creator and start making something that looks like this. So like, for example, I can go to my Midjourney account right now, go to create, delete this prompt that's up here. I don't need this anymore. I'm just going to refresh this page. You got this. You got this website. Okay, there we go. And I could say, hey, I really like this result that's here. Let's use the style creator by clicking on the style creator button here. And essentially what we're going to do is use that prompt in order to guide these results. So instead of having to write rough black ink manga every time, let's try to use the style creator so that we can more describe our scene and maybe pigeonhole us a little better than that. So right now I'm not seeing anything that reminds me of black ink manga in these results. So I'm going to hit skip grid. Now I found a couple of them here. So let's click on this, just anything that is predominantly, that has no color to it. I don't want anything with gradients either, so I'm not even going to click this one. I'm just going to click these two. If I want to include little subtle color, like whatever color I want to include, like say I was really into beige and other things like that, like I am with the Sage series, I would click something like this to include that color palette. But we're just going to do black and white, so let's just do these two, hit refine. And now all the results are getting us closer and closer to our intent of creating this black ink manga. So I'm going to click on this and let's see here. I like this one. I'm going to avoid the hyper flat compositions because that might give us more of a graphic novel look. And some of these more architectural designs, like with these perspective lines, I'm also going to avoid because I don't want that. Ooh, we got a GIF here. Shooting that arrow. Let's see. Shoo! Fly! That's cute. But let's just work off of these. Yeah, let's work off of these for now. Avoiding the ones that are too flat. This one is good for the roughness, actually. So let's get that one in there, too. So we got 3 more selected. Let's go ahead and hit refine. And now you can see it's starting to diversify this in ways that are interesting, at least for our intent here. So lots of perspective lines in this one. I'm going to avoid those. I like this one. I liked it, but it's still still lots of blueprint lines that are in there. I'm going to click it anyway, just so we have it. There's even color in this one I'm going to avoid. Let's click that one, A little too much. We'll go for that. Sure. A little too much shading in that one. Let's go for that. And then, oh, this one too. I like this. Refine. And it recommends doing this 5 times in order to get to like a recommended minimum that's here. Now, I will say sometimes you do get the Western style mixing in with this, right? And that's fine. Maybe if we used raw, we would get less of that. But let's go ahead and just pick our favorites from here. A lot of this is starting to introduce realism now. So I'm going to avoid the realism. No, I don't want that because otherwise it's going to make beige influence. I like this. Let's go for just these two. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. Almost. Ooh, I like this a lot. I love that noir element to it. That's so good. Sure. Sure. No color. And this one. Okay. One more and we've reached the minimum. Yes. Yes. I like the
No.
what is Lolo doing? You're in the right spot? Silly.
Lolo is for a few weeks now. I think actually since we started the mega comic, collecting everything I say that would be weird out of context. Just making quotes out of this.
Good. Now you know how I feel. So, okay, let's go for these. I'm just going to hit refine on here. It's probably going to introduce a little too much realism, but that's okay. I'm just curious what this does. It's already getting us some pretty cool results, but let's go ahead now and we can just exit out. Now that we've reached this ideal minimum, let's exit out of here. And you can see that every time I prompted on the style creator, it actually made a new image that is based off of that original prompt that we bounced off of. When it comes, I just want to make sure, Thoughtful Bear. So Thoughtful Bear, when it comes to this sort of consistency, I should not necessarily have to write the rough black ink manga anymore as soon as I pick one that I like from these results here. So there's still a couple of them loading. So let's see what we get by the time this is done. We're at 81% for this. It seems like the farther we went, the more that it was willing to incorporate like more realistic rendering, shading, that kind of thing. So we got to find that middle place that we like first. So let's see here. There's a car. Let's see. I like this. I like all these, but these ones are very striking to me. Like there's a little more, it's the hatching that is so interesting to me. Like look at the way that the sides of the mountain was done. This sort of vertical hatching style is something that like in a render like this, right? Like this is what I would consider overproduced by comparison to this. Like this looks like I could give this to an artist to draw by hand. Well, this looks like something that I would have to go through multiple different steps of like rendering or just be very, very good at 3D shading in order to achieve that. That's like different levels of
Even
gradients.
if you're god level on shading, that's not a single pass.
Yeah, not at all. So let's go for the second to last run because it has a lot of detail, but it still keeps the hatching well, and we got a bunch of good stuff here. So let's go ahead and hit use on that. Now recognize there is actually a bug that I reported, which is that if you hit the use button on a Niji 7 prompt, it doesn't bring Niji 7 to the prompt bar up here. So like I hit use, boom, Niji 7 is not listed at the top. So I have to write Niji 7. And now, instead of writing rough black ink manga with multiple panels depicting a knight approaching the castle, let's just say a knight's approaching the castle with this new style reference code that has been added from the style creator. So let's take a look at it and see if it introduces color or anything that we did not originally intend to do. Sometimes it does. Sometimes this is not a perfect process. You have to do some digging to really be happy with the results, like long term. But oftentimes I'm very happy with the initial kind of premise or whatever kind of setup that I have for this. Let's see what it does. It definitely is introducing color. which is a little unfortunate, but I'm curious what exactly it's going to do. Let's actually grab, while this is rendering, let's also grab a couple of the other style codes. So we have this one here, and you could combine them. You could 100% combine them, but I'm just going to go with each one of these here and see if any of them, without describing the medium, will let us be able to retain that rough black ink style. Yeah, and the first results we're getting are, I mean, they look like the well-produced, well-rendered stuff, but it's not black ink manga anymore. It's very much something else. But does it look like as high-produced as what we saw earlier? Absolutely. So I'm going to say rough black ink manga again. But I'm not going to include multiple panels. And because that was my favorite of the three that I picked there, yeah, this is not the best result that I'm getting, because the style creator is definitely is no longer keeping us within the rough black ink on white page. But that's okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. Well, we got. Oh, that's right. I wrote it. Damn it. I wrote it in there. It's all good. Let's see what else you guys got going on here while that's rendering. Wow, there's so much.
More penguins.
There's so many
Well,
penguins.
you enforced everybody at the beginning of the stream to prompt like crazy, and they're doing it.
They
like
are
always,
indeed.
and you guys crush it again.
Oh, look, chickens. Thank you, Lolo.
Look, chickens!
Of course. Yeah, there's a 98% chance that if the word chicken is involved, then Lolo is the one who prompted it.
Yes.
Some very, very cute stuff in BC Create right now, and it's all using that vintage anime style. It's very much chibi vintage, but it does work. And, sorry?
I just upscaled one that I really know.
Okay, I'll check it out in just a sec. I was really into beige. It sounds like my mother. She wears everything beige. That's cute. The children's drawing. All right, let's see what you upscaled here. Oh, look, chickens. Yes, this is very cute.
It's just so cute.
It is very cute. I love that SRF. It just knocks it out of the park. Multiple panels, rough black ink manga. First panel, first person view of hands, riding the back of a black dragon. Second panel, low angle shot of black dragon, far up in the sky, viewed from far below. Black ink manga. And like it got some of that. Multi-panel stuff tends to get pretty easily confused about the exact intent of each panel, but Niji 7 is much better than previous versions at understanding what you mean by first panel this, second panel that, so on and so forth. There's also this realism that randomly gets introduced when you run, especially on raw. You're gonna get a lot more. Let me pull one of them up from my account here, and we'll dive back into that black ink manga here. So from one of mine, I got, it's probably higher up. It's one of these results of the teachers, I think. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to copy the job ID for this one and bring it over to you guys. It's very similar than all the other prompts that you guys have been doing. But I wanted to show the one random realism result I got from running it in raw. Also, style 0. I'm laughing at this lady right here. How you I doing today? And I think that's because yeah. So I want to animate this just to see what this girl is like with Niji 7, with the video model. Let's see what she does. Okay. All right, let's go back into that black ink manga we were working on. Okay, so we went back to describing the rough black ink manga, and we're definitely getting it all in here. But let's go ahead and say now that because we were getting a lot of diversity of what it interpret black ink manga to mean. Like there's different levels of hatching, different levels of shading that's involved there. This is very consistent now between all four, so we definitely accomplished something. I wish we could have accomplished that it was just everything as a white background, it's just black text or black ink on that paper, but this will work fine for now. Let's go ahead and say rough black ink manga as the end of the prompt, and then start off with something like a speech bubble of some sort. So like speech bubble that reads, we'll just give a little silly premise here. She fights a chicken in the aisles of the grocery store. I don't have established character for this or anything like that. We could probably use Yona for this, or at least the office Yona from the character portal. But the idea, what I'm wanting to show you guys, is that depending on your intent of your aspect ratio of your prompt in general, you can oftentimes encourage where that text is and how the characters are using that text, because what you write in the wording, in the verbiage of your character speaking, does influence the results of you. And you can test this right now by just saying subtitle and then add those subtitles and see what images it gives you. The characters kind of look like they're saying those words because it's interpolating what is being said and applying that to your image. So let's take a look at this speech bubble in the rough black ink manga.
It also works the other way around sometimes. If you have an image where you have a speech bubble that basically just says chickens, you add it completely around it, you're gonna get an image of chickens.
Yeah, right. Let me go ahead and copy the job ID from this already. It just finished up. Job ID. Bring this over to VC Create for you guys. /show. The fact that you guys are doing like children's drawings and stuff is also fun. How about this animation, Victor? That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's pretty intense though.
Yeah.
You go from hot Xena warrior babe to bloody zombie girl in one jump. It's pretty awesome though. I love the hair. Okay. Let's now take a look at the results that I just linked to you guys. Oh, you guys are animating these panels too. That's awesome. This one came out pretty cool. But here is the rough black ink manga. But she fights a chicken at the grocery store. She fights a chicken at the grocery aisle. All right, let's see what I did wrong with that prompt. Oh, I combined speech bubble and intent together. So let's fix that. So speech bubble that reads, you're gonna be a tendy or something like that. What would a random character be yelling? I have to drop. Thank you so much for coming, Reveille. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you for what you contributed to the comic. That was very awesome. Let's do speech bubble that reads, fried chicken tonight. We're having fried chicken tonight.
Jedders.
Oh, thank you so much, Jedders. Thank you so much for coming.
Have a nice and cold winter night.
Thank you so much. We're having fried chicken. We're having fried chicken tonight. Is what they say, and then she, I'll say that a woman confronts a chicken in the aisles of the grocery store. There you go, and then add rough black ink manga at the end of it. What I did wrong was I combined my speech and my direction into the same quote, and that's just doesn't make sense. I was jumping the gun a little bit there. But the idea is that if you just separate your actions, you can oftentimes get the speech bubble to influence just enough of the image itself to kind of help direct it. I mean, I've had it to where and this is kind of funny, we're using chicken as an example. I have Vicky doing the chicken dance in a comic. And if you just say, buck, 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 the characters oftentimes put their arms in their armpits and start flapping like chickens. Things like that can influence the results. But let's go ahead and see what we got for this Niji 7 Pro. Okay, yeah, it's coming. All right, here we go. We're having chicken tonight. And you can see that we're no longer restricted to just manga. We're no longer restricted to that medium. We're just, the rough black ink is dominating, and the style reference code is allowing us to get more Western influences, so on and so forth. But this is style consistent all the way through. Like, all four of these could be back to back, and they may not make sense because they're all the same statement, but the fact that you can just go from prompt to prompt to prompt and keep within that aesthetic, because we did two things. We have a style reference in there, and we have described our medium. Now we just need to describe our character's look, and that becomes a repeatable prompt that we can use again and again and again and again and again as needed. You can even do a void prompt with this just to test things out as well. A void prompt is what we've kind of nicknamed what happens when you just put an empty quote without anything else in the prompt. So we'll just do open quote, close quote, which is 2 quotes, and then submit. And that will work as well to essentially let you test out SREFs, see how well you like them, see how consistent they are for what you want to do, and then go from there. We're having fried human tonight. This is great. This is great. Awesome. Let's see what we get off of some of these here, because there's some really fun stuff from you guys right off the bat. South American punch.
Oh, look, shrimps.
Oh, look, shrimp. See, isn't this retro aesthetic, like SREF, amazing? Like, I really do enjoy it. I really do enjoy just kind of messing around with it and seeing what sort of like characters can come up with it, because we just don't see characters drawn this way anymore. It's too labor intensive, and yeah, I miss it. I miss it significantly. That I want, if I want AI video to do anything, I want it to faithfully bring back retro anime, specifically because it's too labor intensive and costly and hurts people in real life to make to that level of like, basically you essentially have to crack the whip like crazy to animate like that. No one has the money to do that anymore. No one puts that effort into it. They definitely put effort into anime, but they don't put effort to look like that, to look like the throwback stuff, to animate the things. And you see that all over the internet too, where they're like, oh man, look at the animation in 1996 versus 2026, and it's like garbage compared to what it is now, or compared to what it was then.
I don't know. I wouldn't say it's garbage. It's just very different, right?
Well, people will compare side by sides to, like, you know, and I'm not going to mention specific names because people have fandoms and things, they really like certain shows regardless of quality or whatever. But you, the difference between, like, you know, a really well animated like you know 90s 80s anime versus, say, like the modern clip show animes where like they literally don't even move, they just are static images for 2/3 of the episode. That's garbage.
Yeah, okay.
That's
okay,
garbage.
Yeah, those.
Yeah. That's
also,
that.
like,
I want that to die because
I feel
AI.
like that's. But I feel also like that's an unfair comparison. Like, there is animes that have the same budget now that had the budget back then, are just very different in their style. Like,
I mean,
we're looking
at. They had still animated stuff. I mean, that was a criticism of early anime too, of just earlier animations in general from Japan, where they were like, why aren't the characters like doing anything but their lips flapping? Like, they're completely static images and they're just yapping. That's totally fair comparison, but I'm just saying, like, you look at some of the high production stuff, and what you look at today versus what's paid for from back then. Yeah, I hope AI helps us kind of liberate a lot of that. Let us have the freedom to do all that again, without necessarily putting people through hell to do it. Oh my god! What the hell, Fungi Mancer? An otherworldly creature with a large circular head. Look at that! Look at that! My god.
That's such... Like, that's a good anime. Like, Demon or whatever. That's so crazy good. I love it.
So, hold on. In the prompt here, you say, an otherworldly creature with large circular head filled with hundreds of glowing eyes. The creature point her finger towards her own face and an open, large mouth. Comic text speech above the creature's head reading, my eyes are up here. On the top of the subtitle reading, her eyes were in fact everywhere. And it did exactly what you wanted it to do. Like, this is so good. You know what would be really creepy, right? Like, if she said my eyes are up here, right? But she like slashes open her forehead like horizontally, and then it opens up like an eye. That's what I'm seeing here. Is she's actually opening up her head and revealing a giant eye. It would be gory as hell, but I would love that. Ooh, spooky. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, we got some really... This is the void prompt, by the way. This gives us an idea of... Ooh, that's from Hilgarden applying a chaos factor and this SREF to it. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. It looks great. So the void prompt I had earlier was... I just want to make sure I cover that. There we go. And you can notice here with the void prompt, we're not getting any color. It's the SREF is working. I mean, the style creator is working exactly as we intended it to do, which tells me something very specific right now. It tells me that my prompt of asking for a knight approaching the castle is actually what introduced the color, not me asking for or just not me prompting with that style reference. So the fault landed on my prompt, meaning that now I know that I need to, if I have a knight in the castle with this SREF, I need to double down on that and say Black Ink Manga every time. That's not required because the style creator did 90% of the work for us here. That's awesome. So yeah, there you go. This is the style code you can mess with right now if you want to heavily restrict Niji to a rough Black Ink Manga style. You could just use this one. So I'm going to link that for you guys here. Rough Black Ink Manga SREF code. And there you go. And I'm going to add DG7 to that to make sure you guys actually use it. Because it's very easy to not use DG7 if you don't set it as a default. But, yeah. All right. Let's take a look. See here. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, humanity and conflict. It's just like a classic early 90s, like, kids cartoon mixed with just, like, adult, proportions. It's really good. I really like this. It's awesome. And this is even rougher with that style reference that Hilgarden is using. So yeah, you could really push up that sort of creep factor with using an SREF on top of that. There's nothing stopping you from using both, by the way. You could use the style code and the image at the same time. But okay. Let's take a look. I know that I did an animation. I want to do that. At least I want to review that. We do have something called the show after the show that you should know about.
We do.
Yeah. And the show after the show is where you can come on the stage and talk with us directly and chat with the community. It's on the Gnarly Studios server, so you got to click that join button here in VC Text. But the show after the show is a great place to get to know each other, to collaborate, and just in general hang out. Like it's a fun spot to go to. We also have on Wednesdays we have game night. We have the jam sessions on Wednesday. Sorry, I'm a little rough. We have the jam sessions every Wednesday at 4 p.m. just after the Midjourney office hours. So if you want to come and show off your projects and things like that and get like real-time assistance on it, come to the jam sessions. That will let you get started right away with making stuff, especially if we just don't cover it in the show after the show. And then lastly, we have game night on Thursdays. Thursdays at 4. And so, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. It's a completely just a social night, hanging out and playing games. So we've been playing Worms. We've been playing what else have we been like? I played Dominion
Catan,
this week. Catan,
all
plenty
forms
of Catan.
and ways of Catan. We have been playing Jackbox. We have been playing a weird game where I was king and everybody tried to dethrone me.
It was fun.
Play all kinds of stuff on Thursdays. So yeah, come by, come over, get over there, get to Nerdy Studios, participate.
Do it. Click that join button, go to server, and I hope you guys do. We always welcome new people and whatever they want to do and get done. I want to check it out and I want to help you make it real. let's see here. I am gonna play some of these videos here of this real life. This is a Niji result, which is always funny to me whenever I get realism in Niji, like the Japanese guy randomly behind him, right? That's a Niji influence. That's a Niji. And look, he's like laughing and giggling. Let's see here. And it would have been better if I in-painted the text to be accurate here. But the performances that we get off of these Midjourney videos always surprise me. They always surprise me. And I have it saying the subtitles that read, "How are you doing today?" And I'm curious, how are you doing today? Fine. That's how I'm interpreting what she's saying here. It's really fun. I love the Midjourney. Yeah, Niji sitcoms. Yes.
Yeah.
I did describe this to somebody. I do have a series called Tumbling Up that's on Instagram. I get asked about okay, why do you make the decisions that you do? They seem kind of random and they seem kind of like forced sometimes. I'm like, yes, because I'm doing a sitcom inspired 90s thing, and if I were to make a live action or I were to make an animated version, it would 100% feel like a Full House sort of show. It needs to feel like that, but a little wrong. Something's going off. Something's not normal. There's the show, the series focuses on techno optimism, so to have that slowly fall apart over years and years and years is kind of where I'm going with it, and I would love to keep diving in deeper with video. In fact, on my Spotlight, I have a video that was produced using the comic. So I'm going to link this for you guys so you guys have it. But I really enjoyed this result. There's a level of complexity that comes off of this video right here. So there's a couple of things to point out with this. First off, this is a real restaurant. It is now defunct in New York City. I use defunct businesses specifically because it just makes people feel nostalgic for things when they do recognize it. But this is a real restaurant called Café des Artistes. And it is something where what fascinates me about this video result is the fact that, one, you could read the valet sign through the car's windows as the car passes. That's one. Two, you could see New York popping up on the right side of the image because in the video prompt I said New York in the background, backdrop, so on and so forth. So that shows up too. Three, the rain falling from the sky is hitting the car dynamically. It is bouncing up from the car and causing an aura glow, which is something you would see if shooting at night in front of a lit building like this. All these factors are insane to me. So I just wanted to show that to you guys. I was going to include this in the comic, but I felt like it was a little too much, a little too much engagement was going to come from that.
This is also the same technique that I used to get the interior of Nerdy Studios so consistent. I first created the first shot with the doors on the right side and the stairs going up and the elevators and stuff, and then I prompted drone fly through building and just directed my drone in my prompts to go look left, look right. And then I took clips out of that to then insert characters. So it's a really cool thing that we have video with so intense capabilities, especially when it comes to drawings and animation.
Yeah, just doing the 360 turnarounds to see an entire space that your character is in. This is what I feel like is the future of what we're going to be able to, we're doing it now. It's definitely not the future. We're doing it now. But the thing is that I feel like when it comes to world models and bigger sort of ability for us, it's going to be stuff like this at more of a click of a button as opposed to us having to kind of prompt for it, where we have a ending frame and a starting frame for a video, and we create a turnaround based on drone shots, based on 360 videos, that so on and so forth. But I for when it comes to animating using Midjourney video for consistency, it's huge. Let me show you this, for example. This is an animation of Sage at her desk that I did end up using. I wanted to have her talking to Rodney, who's on the other side of the cubicle wall there, basically she could be reacting to him in that moment of sipping the tea from that mug, and I would use that as an image prompt so that she could like do like a spit take or something like that. These are all things I can pull from this video because I could just go to a specific frame like here, right click on it and hit copy current frame, and then use that as an image prompt. But you'll see me use Midjourney video all over the place for my comics because I really want to create that consistency of these characters and have them moving around in this dynamic way. So Michael turning into Sage's cubicle here, I used specifically to get him behind the cubicle at a point. Let's see here, this animation, right? Let's see, I love this one so much. I really wanted her to pet the dragon and it wasn't coming out consistent, so I just ran it as a video, and now I just wait, boop, and find the frame of her petting, and that became the panel of Gnome petting Larry. So there you go. Midjourney video. It's so good at creating consistent characters, consistent scenes, and yeah, I love it. I just love it. That's good. That's about it for me, guys. I wanted to say thank you all so much for this amazing birthday stream. This is blowing my mind. I cannot stop gushing about it. Thank you so much, and especially thank you to Rhapsody for getting it all put together. I really appreciate that. And
and if you want to talk more about it, if you want to hear from the people, come to the show after the show, which is exactly when we end this here. And you know what, Victor? I say we end this with the beer song.
Oh, okay.
One last time.
One last time. Yeah. And otherwise you can click on that go to server thing to join the to join our server. So let's go ahead and play the beer song. I have to switch my audio back to studio really quick. I'm glad I didn't forget that. And there's the song. Here we go.
Beer song, beer song, beer song, this is the beer song. Beer song, beer song, beer song, this is the beer song. Beer song, beer song, beer song, beer song, this is the beer song. Oh, sing to me again of how we have no time to sing in this desperate romance. Ha 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 ha. Dios mío, I am vengeance, I am a reference, perchance I am named Dio. How many and parade we now the elephants?
Because I am a postman true, and I am delivering this letter unto you. Because I am a postman true, and I am delivering this letter unto you.
Because I am a postman true, and I am delivering this letter unto you. Hör ich noch einmal Flötenklang, so schwör ich bei den Göttern, ich erschlag dich.
Gib mir den Flötenklang.
Will we die together?
We die together, together, together.
Well, we die together.
My breath is fading.
The stage is shaking.
The golden lights are blurring.
But I still have 47 verses left to sing. And the mail is never ending.
I am still singing. I am not dead yet. I am holding this note until the rafters crack and the audience begs for mercy.
Look at my mouth. It is is a canyon of song. Look at his face. He is waiting for the end that will never come. One for the rafters. One more note for the sky. This is the beer song. Oh, to find me.
That's awesome. It's so fun. Thank you also for the beer song.
everybody.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you all. The Wiggle Wiggle. See you all at the show after
Get
show.
over.
Bye.